Mr. Walker?
Yes, Mr. Rector?
About my investigation into Caroline Alphonse.
Yeah?
Caroline is not the one we're looking for. Dexter wants us to head to Zurich to look at another candidate.
I'm ready whenever you are, Mr. Rector.
You asked about Senator Markham earlier.
I did. And?
Here's what I know.
So, Senator Markham is supposed to be Augustus, and if he marries the right woman, he'll become president and save the global economy?
If you take the Moebius theory seriously, yes. Or at least, he has that potential.
Do you? Trust the Moebius theory?
It seems absurd, but let's just say I can't entirely dismiss it.
Thank you for telling me.
Probably not the smartest thing I've ever done.
You told me because you know you can trust me. And you can.
I don't trust anyone.
Yes, sir. Listen, I appreciate the fact that you told me more about this mission than you have to.
I've taken no oaths of silence.
Even so, I'm glad you trust me, at least that far. You asked about my family earlier. I think I mentioned I have one sister. She's married and lives in Ohio. My parents are alive, but we don't really speak. Haven't since I was in college.
Why not?
We have opposing views on a few minor things, like how I should live my life. I don't suppose you really give a rat's ass, but you asked, so that's how it is.
Thank you.
Did you hear about the Buddhist at Yankee Stadium?
No.
He asked the hot dog vendor to make him one with everything.
Yes, I see.
Tough crowd.
That's all for now.
As you say, sir.
It's no use. Walker could fit any of these three, but narrowing it down to one is impossible without further data. I need the information Dexter has, which he's promised to give me after I complete this assignment. Excuse me.
Yes?
I noticed your tattoo.
It's a special design, monsieur. I'm afraid I can't give you the name of the shop.
Are you a catophile?
You know this word?
I said it, didn't I? I'm looking for information.
What information is that?
Do you know how to find Saint Armand, the Knight of the Catacombs?
The skeleton? Yes, I know it.
Will you tell me?
Are you offering a reward? You're not with the police, eh?
Do I look like a French policeman?
No. To find the knight, go down through the manhole cover in the alley near the patisserie on Roumont. You can't miss him.
Thank you.
Don't strain yourself. Here, let me. You're welcome.
I don't suppose you have a source of light.
Other than my sunny disposition? No, not on me.
I don't suppose you have a source.
Other than my sunny dis-
For coffee cups. I've already learned all.
Mr. Rector, come in.
Thank you. I don't need to take those. Excuse me.
Yes. May I help you?
Excuse me.
Oui.
I read that there's a medieval knight named Saint Armand buried in the Paris catacombs. Do you have any information on how I could go see that?
Let me check for you. Yes, Saint Armand is called the Knight of the Catacombs, but I'm afraid the section where he's buried is off limits to the public.
You're joking.
Pas de tout. There are over 200 kilometers of tunnels and mines under Paris. Very dangerous. Only a small part of the catacombs is open to the public. You can find tourist brochures in the lobby.
Damn it. The Paris catacombs sound fascinating. You wouldn't have some old maps I could peruse? Purely for the purpose of research, of course.
It is illegal to go into the underground. All of our maps have been removed from circulation.
You just... fine. Thanks for your help.
You are welcome.
I don't suppose you have a...
Other than my
The lanterns are a romantic touch. This place is exceptionally private. It seems to cater to VIPs who don't want to be found.
Who is that?
Saint Armand, the Knight of the Catacombs.
Never heard of him.
Neither had I until recently. He was associated with Benedict de Montfroy, a medieval monk who wrote a treatise on the Moebius theory.
Huh. Interesting.
This must be the skeleton of Saint Armand. He's still dressed like a crusade knight, sword and all. He's been here for hundreds of years. It would be tactless of me to disturb him now. The Paris catacombs contain over 6 million skeletons. Probably most of them died of disease. It's not exactly a place I'd like to linger. The skulls and bones on this wall have letters on them. Interesting. That's a crusade shield. This must have something to do with Saint Armand. That's a crusade shield. It's Saint Armand. How interesting. That must be a portrait of Saint Armand. How interesting.
That's Saint Armand.
He's the skeleton guy, right? Who was he? Mr. Rector? Come on, let's get you back to the hotel. I'm here. Hang on.
Falling.
Are you all right?
Yes. Tired. Thank you.
You're welcome.